So, good morning everybody. Look, I got fucking hands. I can use my hands. I can do so much shit. Don't have to hold my phone anymore. I got a tripod. I got a microphone, so hopefully this is a little bit better sounding. I can back off a bit so we can get a better feel for the emotion for what's going on in these videos. So, today we're going to talk about courage. Why do we need courage? For about 75% of my life, it's been about confidence, having confidence in the workplace, having confidence with the women, having confidence in negotiation and interpersonal skills, having confidence to go to the gym, having confidence to do all these things. Confidence. That's all we keep hearing. 7 steps to confidence. And it's not, that's the end game. That's where we want to be. When we're confident, we're secure in our being, we're happy, we don't feel like we need to put on a front. It's this, like a martial artist. They're confident because they know how to fight and they know that they don't need to. So they have this underlying stillness that no longer requires them to show an external show of their abilities. And so this is why I recommend courage, because courage is what's going to get you that confidence. It's what's going to get you to that level. You need to be courageous enough to talk to those women and develop those interpersonal skills and negotiation skills. And you need courage to succeed in the workplace, to go above and beyond, and to fight for what you deserve. You know, if you're busting your ass and you're not being recognized, you need to say, hey, look, I need a fucking raise. Like, I'm doing all of these things. Here's my track record. Start documenting it, showing your workplace like, hey, look, here's a couple things that you're going to benefit by promoting me, and here's a couple things that are going to be detrimental to you if you don't. And that takes courage to go to your boss and say those things. It takes courage to do just about anything. There's so many things that scare us, that we're fearful of. And fear is the counter, the opposite of courageous. When we're fearful, it can get so overwhelming that we don't even leave our house. There's people that are too afraid to even leave their house. I know I get low levels of anxiety just going to public places like the gym or the grocery store sometimes. And I have to be courageous and say, like, look, I'm not going to let this rule my life. I'm going to go I got to buy groceries, you know? And I think a lot of us have this kind of low level feelings of fear, but we're able to overcome them. But we want to build on that. We want to continuously build our courage and face these fears. It's this idea of exposure therapy. If you're afraid of something, expose yourself to it. And go in with the mindset that it's not going to rule your life. If you go in somewhere like a haunted house, it's like going there, you're scared of it, and you're going to be scared. You know, you're going to visit this place because you want to be scared. So mindset is a big part of that. If you're going to face these fears, if you're going to be courageous enough to face these fears, courage changes the mindset. You're no longer subjecting yourself to a repeating cycle. You're saying, I'm going to go face this and I'm going to overcome it. You're not saying, I'm going to go expose myself to it and I know it's going to scare the fuck out of me and it's just going to be terrible. So fucking courage helps us change our mindset and our belief systems. And the more and more we expose ourselves to these things and we see how little power they really actually fucking have, this builds our confidence. You know, so maybe you go and negotiate with your boss and it's terrible, you crash and burn. Well, now you can take all of that experience and you can apply it to the next time. And then you're going to be that much more confident. You know, in the beginning I said something about martial artists. I spent a year at a kung fu school, and these martial artists have been practicing since they were this big. And they're hella confident in their abilities. But they've been doing it for 20 years. So it takes time. Every day, show up, do the work. Be courageous enough to expand into your being, to expand outside of what the norms are. We've kind of closed ourselves into these closed off boxes and found comfort there and found kind of a baseline of mediocrity. Be courageous enough to fucking contend and challenge those boundaries and to say, no, my boundary's here now. And I don't know how long it's going to take for that to become my baseline, but I'm going to keep exposing myself until that is it. And slowly, 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 you build this high level confidence. And you see these really highly confident people, they started off where you did. I mean, you may be at the way bottom of that list, but somebody started there. And somebody that started there ended up there. You know, so don't let that deter you. Find pieces of evidence that you can use in validating your new belief that you're going to be confident that you can succeed. So, I think courage is what we're all looking for here. And I think we don't really look at that because that's scary. It's scary to be courage. We just want to be confident. We just want to go straight to it. We want the end product. We want to be rich. We want to be, you know, beautiful. We want to be at the end game, but we don't want to put in the work to get there. And so we need to look at courage. We need to be courageous. We need to face that fear. We need to bridge that gap to confidence by using courage. I hope that all made sense. That's just kind of a quick video. I've got to go to work, but I can elaborate more if anybody is interested in this topic, or go into more detail at a later time, make another video or something. But hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Be free, homies.